Morning!
Are you spraying today and I'm mixing for you?
You're babysitting?
No, I'm mixing and you're gonna spray?
Oh yeah, yep, I'm gonna spray, Tony's gonna mix. No, drop-off service this morning.
Hi, I'm Tony Fast's daughter. I'm Tony Fast's daughter. I'm Tony Fast's daughter. My family's been blessed to farm in Montana for over 100 years now, and it wouldn't be possible without the great team we have and blessings from our Savior Jesus Christ.
Well, pretty nice morning out to be spraying. Over 60 degrees, 65 degrees already this morning, so this Liberty should work really good. So far, you can tell, grasses are killing pretty good from it. A lot of the broadleaves are curled up. Russian thistle, it's in the label, it's kind of dying down slow, but I think it's just a slow death for that stuff just because it takes so long to get it into the roots or whatever. I don't know. It's a really weird plant. That Russian thistle, like their tumbleweeds you see blowing around in the really dry years. Well, that stuff really has no leaves, so it's got to absorb it somehow, but it kind of just through the stems and everything. They do look a little yellow in the grow point, so I think they're going down. But fill up, we got roughly 700 acres left to spray here, so yeah, hilly, a little slower spraying, lots of waterways to go around and through, so yeah, it'll take a good part of the day, but I think we'll finish it up. Well, we finished up the canola and heading up to the last wheat and durum we seeded. I don't know how much of this we got to spray. Earlier looked pretty clean, but I know we have at least 2 loads to spray. We might finish tonight, but I doubt it. Probably gonna have to wait a day or 2. We'll see. Well, we'll see what we can get done here tonight. I got the first batch going here. Wind's supposed to start blowing in tomorrow, and it sounds like it's gonna blow for a couple days. So, trying to get this early wheat that was seeded with that flexicoil while we were still seeding canola and peas with the other drill. And it's coming along pretty good. It's just getting close to joint stage, where it means it kind of gets a joint on the stem. It's say it almost as like a thick spot, like a knee, that makes the plant grow maybe a little different angle. I don't really know what it does, but it's a stage of wheat. So that's the stage that we can spray up to with this chemical. So if I can get this first couple fields sprayed, hopefully I don't spray them out because I mean they'd be dead. Get them sprayed so that if we get shut down because of wind for a couple days, the rest of the stuff is younger, we'll be fine. Okay, go team. Well, the stand on this flexicoil seeded 9-inch space drill looks really good. It's a little bit deep in some spots the way it looks. It's not a perfect stand, but nothing to complain about, that's for sure. Well, I just got that load ran out. I'm gonna get the cones filled with tomorrow's morning's batch. The lights turned on here. Well, this tank has an agitate, which is basically a water fill. That's pretty aggressive. I got this dry flowable chemical, a powder that dissolves. Well, good morning. Getting some water loaded on the tanker here before I head back to the field. Should be the last spray-in today. We'll see. The wind could pick up today, but we have no borders to worry about drifting, so as long as we don't get so windy that we're blowing the spray away before it hits the ground, we'll be good to go. I'm gonna go check the field with the four-wheeler when I get up there, see what all we need spraying. I got 2 more loads, 400 acres total worth of spray on the trailer. I think that's gonna be enough, but I don't know. Those fields are actually pretty clean. We didn't even have to pre-spray all the fields this spring up there. Dad kind of spotted some of the weedy spots on the cleaner fields, and then a couple of fields he sprayed the whole thing. But I'll go see. I don't know why they're so clean. They were canola last year, so they sprayed Liberty and Stinger, and that really must have cleaned them up. I don't know. But yeah, just getting filled up, and we'll go ahead to the field. So I got up here, and since all the chemical was already loaded last night, all I gotta do is start pulling levers, fill it with water, and away we go. Well, the wind shut me down, got that load out, and just kind of picked up here right at the end, so I don't know, maybe tonight I'll go down enough to keep going. But I figure 5.5 loads left, and we'll finally be done. Well, good morning, I just got up here to the sprayer. It's warming up, and I got the chemical all in the cones last night, so ready to pump it all on and get going spraying. Yeah, this is kind of a hilly little field. Not big hills, it's just sharp and steep. Well, I got that load sprayed out, and we have got some clouds moving in. So we're gonna wait until later in the day to finish spraying. We gotta run in town, so see you later. Well, I'm back spraying. This is one of the fields Colin seeded with that 9-inch flex coil drill. Looking really good, but I see why, I remember why I really do not like hoe drills anymore, because we have these issues with these draws that don't get seated right, and those openers, lots of extra double seating it takes to do every acre so it comes up. And watch my booms here, don't hit the ground. Okay. So yeah, this was a lot of extra seating back when we had just a hoe drill, and away it goes. But what do you do? That's not a variable rate cart, so I can't really change the rate, half a rate to go down there, or Colin couldn't. So he double seated a lot of draws, but we didn't get them all done. But almost done spraying crop for the year. Couple more loads. That's the last quarter we're looking for. That'll be the end of in-crop spraying, I think. I don't think we're gonna have to go do any grasshopper spraying yet, but we'll see. I would probably just hire a plane because we'd be too busy with haying and everything else. But we'll see. Crops all get pretty big, so I don't really want to put a sprayer on top of headed out wheat. They're really tough. So yeah, it's been a challenging spraying season with all the wind. It seems like every day a wind blows 15 mile an hour or more, which is kind of my limit. I don't like to spray above that, but we're gonna finish her up today. Not that windy finally, and nice sunshiny day. Done spraying. Time for a nap. Oh wait, it's hay season. Maybe after harvest. Now the question is, where do I park this thing? The girl guys are coming today to look at those walking tandems on there, so, and anything else we have concerns on the drill, just a little visit with them, so then we get that folded up, parked away, until the shed's ready for it. It is time to start hay season. So we got the swather ready. It's ready to go to the field. I'm just putting a little fuel in. We're gonna head over, get some alfalfa cut. We got a building project we're doing over there, so we need to get this alfalfa off first before we do any other swathing, so we can get that dirt work done, and then we'll start kicking off all the hay cutting probably on Monday. So here we go. Well, this Macdon swather, it is still missing the hood. We're gonna try and get that on eventually. We'll see if we can do that between other projects, but this is a dual direction Macdon swather, which means it goes backwards down the road. So just unhook that. Oh yeah, there we go. Hold on a second. There we go. I turn the steering wheel and everything just swivels with me. So we go this way. Well, that zip tie's hitting the tire down there. I bet you that sounds just like when you stick baseball cards in the spokes of your bike. Well, it's not a huge crop, that's for sure. It's a lot shorter and thinner than I kind of expected it to be. But we're getting a good trim. Pretty good leaves. We're gonna just cut this area. This is where that new shed's gonna go. And then a couple days, we'll let it grow a little more. We get some warm weather. Hopefully we'll get another few inches of growth out of it. But we need to get the dirt work done here so that we can get the shed put up. We're gonna have a problem with the grasshoppers here before we know it. Hopefully they don't eat all the leaves off as it's curing here, but there is a bunch of grasshoppers showing up again this year. Check out the difference here from that short alfalfa to where it got water coming off the bin yard here, ran down. This whole draw looks awesome, and that's usually what this hay has always looked like here, but the last 2 years really hurt it. So mosquitoes flying around, grasshoppers hopping. It's haying season. Well, this is Tim, and Tim and I have been talking for a couple of years already now.
Yeah.
And when I found out that Colin was not going to be sticking around for too much longer, I got in contact with Tim a little more seriously and said, we got an opening for you. So
We tried it. We're trying it.
Yeah.
We're really doing it, Harry.
I knew you were going to say that. So he just got moved into the area, him and his family. So you'll see him in lots of videos. And yeah, he's going to go get some hay rake today and just going to jump right in.
Give it all we got.
He'll figure out how to use this thing. So you guys will see what he's doing too.
Kind of new to the camera world, so.
Except on social media.
Yeah, some Instagram, but that's about it.
All right. Well, have fun.
Thanks.
Well, I'm going to get on the road here, head to Billings. I fly out in the morning. I'm heading to Alaska for a week. A buddy called back in September and said, hey, you want to go to Alaska fishing? Well, yeah, of course I do. So that's what I'm going to take off. I got to drive 5 hours, hop on a plane first thing in the morning, be in Anchorage tomorrow, 6 o'clock, something like that. Time 6 o'clock here, I think 4 o'clock in Alaska. So we're gonna go ocean fishing, fly in, do some salmon fishing, halibut in the ocean, rockfish, or so I'm told. I really don't know what's gonna happen because just kind of gonna go along. I don't have any of this planned. It's all planned by Garrett. So we'll do a video on that, of course. And while I'm gone, the guys will get done haying what they can. There's rain in the forecast, so I don't know how that's gonna work out for them. But best of luck, guys. And when they're not haying, they can get harvest equipment ready, combines, trucks ready, whatever else they need to get done around the yard, figure out stuff that way. And yeah, so here you go. Take it away, boys.
Okay, so had my little bit of an introduction yesterday. And I gotta figure out how to do this right. So we're going to turn the camera around here. Okay, maybe we don't know how to do this. We're figuring it out. Okay, now we figured it out. Now we can do this famous, because you always have to do this. Seems like a thing, right? After we go find the battery disconnect. Okay, found the battery disconnect. Now, so Tony texted this morning and got the grain to haul soon to get the trucks checked out. So that's what we're working on for a little bit today. Sorry, I have a little bit of a cold. It's been real fun trying to get moved here and settled in, and we all got sick as a family, but we're getting over it. We're doing good. So, yeah, it's nice here. It's a late June morning, and I get to wear a hooded sweatshirt, so I like that. I don't do very well in heat. So anyway, we'll let the air build and go air up some tires.
Hay season is definitely here. Well, as you can see, probably the stand is not perfect, but I'm guessing it's much better than last year with the big drought they had here. So yeah, we are haying. This I guess is gonna be turn in 2 or 3 days, maybe, depends on the weather, and then bale, and yeah, that's it. That's the cycle of alfalfa here in Montana. It's completely different than our cycle in Argentina, that we will make probably 6 or 7 cuts during the summer, between spring and summer. So learning, I guess.
Good morning, YouTubers. 6:30-ish or so. I've been going for a little while, raking hay again this morning. Some rain in the forecast, so we're not swatting anymore. Nacho was swatting the other day, and so we are just trying to get raked up and bale what's on the ground before. Don't want too much on the ground and get it rained on, and you lose a lot of the quality. Get some of this raked and maybe bale it up Saturday night. So today's project is bushings, S-cam bushings, and this has been a major pain, but with enough brute force and determination, we got that side done. So Nacho said that it was going. We didn't believe him, but he was right. So listen to Nacho. I'll fight tooth and nail the entire way. This is why grease is important. It's just powder dry. So, kind of made for a project to get that off of there. So this is really the guy that we're after. That bushing right there. So this one's not near as bad as the other side, but certainly bad enough. So I'm gonna take 4 bolts here, and there's a snap ring back here too. And you can actually slide that guy straight out through there. Well, I gotta wait for Warren to bring me back some parts. And Nacho's gonna go check some hay, maybe turn some windrows. So I'm gonna go grease trucks. That's always fun, right? Well, good morning. We got some rain last night. A fair amount of rain. So, wasn't around the shop at all yesterday. I was doing some trucking. Hauled 5 loads of wheat in, emptied a bin. So, back to working on that guy. Warren picked up parts the other day when he was in town. So we'll get this back together. When it starts out as a simple project, then just keeps going deeper and deeper. Oh well, it's kind of one of those, we're here, let's go ahead and do all of it type things.